Hi, my name is Jesse Gottlieb from Gottlieb Tennis and USPTA Tennis Professional. So this week what I want to talk to you guys about is why choking up on the tennis racket does wonders. Now I have the wooden racket out today, not to show you that you should be using a wooden racket all the time with your kids, but actually you could. It was used back in the day, and it could be an excellent teaching tool now for your kids. So what are the three reasons or teaching or talking points today of why choking up on the racket does wonders? Number one is ball control. Tennis is about control and putting the ball inside of the little tennis court. So when you choke up on the racket, when I say choke up, I mean instead of having the butt cap like inside your palm here, and there's a little room here left over, actually choking up more on the racket is kind of like the old baseball principle. If your kids went to baseball camps and stuff, or you yourself, and if you remember, like all the coaches have some players choke up on the racket because it might be a little too heavy for the kids, or they're working on good contact point. And the same thing applies for tennis. You're choking up on the racket, it creates a shorter lever, and the racket is closer to the hand. So that brings me to another point of the sport of spec tennis. I use spec tennis in a lot of my community programming, and it's 18-inch heavily dense foam paddle, and it's the same principle of choking up on the racket, but this is shorter, and so it's really your palm guidance that's hitting the tennis ball. And I love the adage of using a racket or a paddle that's heavier for the kids, because what I've seen in the past in my experience coaching tennis, a lot of kids tend to slap at the ball, and it never really gets fixed till they get older. And we'll talk about that more next week of getting how to fix that slap forehand. But if they're maybe choking up the racket a little bit more, then they'll be more prone of working out that good habit of just swinging through the ball rather than trying to look like the professionals and just slap at it. But we'll talk about that more next week. So if you're looking for a tennis program and a coach that uses these principles to help the kids to learn ball control first and then working on their fundamentals, feel free to contact me. You can click the link in the description below, and we can chat, and you can fill up the sign-up form, and then I'll contact you from there. All right, have a good day.